Welcome to the Intelligent Digitizing Software. This software is an embroidery digitizing software that will take images and convert them to stitch patterns. You can input an image and stitch it automatically, semi-automatically, or manually. To choose the image, left-click on the Insert Image icon. You'll choose your image by left-clicking on the image, pressing OK, and it brings it into the image processor. From the image processing screen, it determines what kind of graphic. You can choose which type of graphic you would like, or you can leave it as default. You can automatically select the colors, have the program do it for you, and also turn options on or off. As soon as you press OK on the software, depending which option you chose, the software will retrace our image. When retracing the image, it detects each area. Each area will then be filled in with stitching. As soon as the image is inserted, the resize box appears. You can resize the image now or later. It doesn't matter because the stitches will always recalculate. Our stitch size is 163 millimeters by 127.4 millimeters. Roughly, that is a little over 6 inches by a little over 5 inches, about 25.4 millimeters to an inch. Should you want to change the options to inches from millimeters, you can do so in the program. You can change the size now, as we said, or you can change the size later. As soon as we press OK, we can see the image in the background, and we can also see some dots where the program retraced the image. As soon as I hit the Go button in the IDS software, it recalculates the stitching in each appropriate color for each area, does the appropriate stitch type for each area, and does the appropriate padding. So it's the most efficient for our machine to stitch out. Once the design is finished, we can look at it in a rendered view, and we can see that this design is ready to be stitched. We can now take it to the embroidery machine should no other changes be made. Should you desire to change the embroidery design, you have the full capability to change anything in the design that you would like. For example, if we would like to take the stitching of the J in the JMU and change it to more of a pattern stitch, we can select that area, go to our stitch properties, choose the pattern out of all the different patterns that are available, choose the parameters of that pattern, press OK, and after we click OK once more, the pattern is now applied. Should you like to change the artwork of the area, we can select the area, go to the outline view, which is the special view where we can alter the artwork, choose whichever tool you would like to work with, and apply the tool to the design. Once finished, we can take our changes and apply different settings to each change. For example, this change that I made here has split up the three areas of the M, so now the M can actually be 3 different colors. After we change each area, we'll regenerate our stitches, and now our changes have been made. Should you want to add lettering to the design, you have the ability to do so with the quick Insert Text icon. This allows us to input any TrueType font as well as pre-digitized fonts that are already in the program. We can input multiple lines of letters. For example, we will use a person's name. As soon as I type in the name, I can highlight the name to make any changes to it. I can choose whichever font type I would like, choose the size, choose the text path, and any other changes, and press OK. Once our lettering is brought in, we can move that lettering wherever we'd like on screen. With the TrueType fonts, the program automatically inputs the correct stitch angles for a sat stitch. Again, with this program, you can always change anything that you would like in the design. With lettering, you have the ability to change spacing. You also have the ability to change the height. You can stretch it, mirror it. You can also do this with any object that you bring into the program. As we space the letters out, we can now see that with one of the tools, we can actually stair-step our lettering. We can make it completely vertical, or we can inverse. At any time, we can always edit the lettering. We can change the text path, the font type. We can even change what has been input into the design. As soon as I make my changes, I will click OK, and for this change, I have changed it to where it should be an arc. To set my arc, I make 2 left clicks for the path, make another left click to set the arc of the path. As soon as I set that arc, my letters will now follow. If I look at my design, I can now take this to the machine, and now I've personalized it.